Hello, this is Phaserlight casting for the weekly Nation War. This is Nation War number 346, 346th Nation War of its kind. You can see I'm using a Stygian Furie here, the Axia version, which is only available to players with Tri, KOS, or Hated standing with the three major nations. And of course you have to do the prerequisite missions to get one, starting with party errands, ending with uplink surgery and robot manufacture. 10 players here at this Nation War. Looks like a medium-sized UIT team, large Circo team, small Atani team. I'm following my wingman, Rin Gambro. There's a SCP, Skyperom, gonna try to get a few hits on him. And here comes Dirty Ore, gauging. A lot of ships. Had to get clear of that furball there. Got my target locked on to Piran, Sky Command Prometheus. The thing about the Nation War is that you really want to keep moving. If you get pulled into a furball too early on, it's easy to lose a lot of health that way. Coming up to Nahin here, trying to score a few hits, soften him up. No joy. And Piran sneaking up behind me. The neat thing about the Fury is that if you are damaged by another player, he will attack whoever damaged you. So you can kind of surprise people by having the Fury come at them. A lot of hurt on Whammo there, and he goes down. ARF scores a hit on me. Of course, that means the Fury's going after him. Gonna let the Fury engage, and then call him off again. It's a new option. You're now able to tell the Fury to hold position or to follow you. So this enables you to keep your Fury alive a lot longer than previously, because you can let the Fury attack, and then when the player turns their attention to him, you can call him off. So Furies are a much greater advantage now than they used to be in the Nation War. Coming up on Blue Sun here, Ungilded Velk player, and Dirty Ore again. There's Orion Rev C. Nice flare trajectory there. Wasn't quite close enough to detonate the procs. There's the Fury again in the foreground. Flare throwing's tricky. And then we're gonna cut here to where some further action is. Taking some more damage. A lot of action. A lot of action in the foreground. Starbuck with the dual Gauss, trying to put a flare on him. And looks like Whammo came back. Didn't quite realize it was a single elimination tournament, and Starbuck came in for the kill. Skipping ahead here to spectator mode. We're just going to watch the ends of the Nation War. You can see this vulture off in the distance. Smoking a little bit already. Means he's down below half his health. Vulture versus Valkyrie is a pretty classic matchup. Vulture's got the really thin profile, but the Valkyrie has a little extra armor and firepower. Looks like this guy's just cruising around, looking for an opening. Looking for a target. And here we go. Ryan Rev C took a few shots at him, and the Valkyrie moves in to engage. I see ion blasters, neutrons, and he's getting sandwiched there, and he goes down. Now we have two Valkyries, a Rev C. I'm assuming it's a Rev C, actually. Not sure what kind of Centurion that is. impossible to tell. And an extreme close knife fight there for a few seconds. Neutrons and dual flares. A couple dual flare hits there. That's gotta hurt. And the two Valkyries are on the Centurion's tail. Centurion moves back in to re-engage, exchanging some neutron fire. Another dual flare hit. Valkyrie is just dominating. Nice teamwork there. Nice formation flying. That's a real asset if you know how to stay on someone's wing. You can really help out your wingmate in the Nation War. And another Centurion, looks like he's doing really badly health-wise, moving in for a closer look. But these Valkyries here are just focusing in on one target at a time, really practicing tight teamwork. And that's hard to break through unless you really know what you're doing. This Centurion's going to try to get on the Valkyrie 6. He ends up disengaging. I don't know what he's doing there, maybe looking for a better opening. And here he comes again. He's going to come in at this Valkyrie one more time. Doesn't want to engage for long. And over here we have another duel going on between a Centurion and Valkyrie. Here comes his wingmate again. They're both going to focus on this Centurion. Here goes a single flare. Ions and neutrons versus that looks like positrons. I can't be certain from this range, but I want to say those are probably Axia accelerated positron blasters. APB is a real standard weapon of choice for a lot of pilots. The ions are most likely Raven ion blasters. Raven ions are nice because they have decent velocity and are really light. And the Centurion goes down. And I think that is it. UIT team for the win. Nation War 3-4-6.